Austin Palasoda sitting in the 3, bringing it back to Juice. Going to clean it up with another ace. Triple aces for that cat. Freaky Fast going to get the 2nd. Palasoda going to get the 3rd. Taylor going to get the 4th. Yeah. Callum Holloway took a little detour out of turn 1. There we go. Uh-oh, one rider went too soon. Deep, 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 deep. 6 and under mixed open. Wow, okay. Malia Alvarez sitting out front in this one. Cool Hand Luke, man, just kind of flew right over the gate. Everything good up there, Ron? Yeah, just went, right? Just went. Bringing it back. Malia Alvarez is going to get the win. Good job, Malia. Cash Felker is going to get the 2nd. Cool Hand Luke. Seven, 8 mixed open on the track.
Bill, did you hear Brian? It broke the whole pole. He took the flag down in turn 1.
Perrucker, Selner, Viscuso, Darling, McIntyre, and Appenzeller on the truck. Looks like Danica coming at us. That is Appenzeller. Duke City Development out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, going to get the win. 35 bike. Picking up that 2nd is McIntyre. 3rd slot went to Viscuso, and rounding out the top 4, Snacks, Asher Darling. Main moto number 6. 9-10 mixed open. Got Lynn, Snell, Stuck, and Wells. Well, 871. We'll wait for you, Bill. 871, Emily Wells. Bicycle Exchange out of Wichita, Kansas. Now a new rider, 17 by taking over Jackson Lynn. Lynn going to get the win. Emily Wells going to get the 2nd. Evan Stuck going to get the 3rd. Double L, Talon Snell will get the 4. You're not coming over, is he? Can't hear you.
No, your radio's not working.
I don't think your radio's working, Ron.
Too close to it.
I think that the gate is sticking and not dropping all the way.
If old school has a radio, you're standing too close and so they don't work.
They're checking it out right now, Ron. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The gate's coming up too high where they're going to reset the gate so we don't tear it up. Yeah, we reset it and it's good now.
Well, there you go. We just had to reboot. Reboot. Eleven 12 mixed open main moto number 7. Got Schinkel, Moore, Novelli, Hashiguchi, Alden, Jonjovic, Smith, and Wilson. It's Lola Lonjovic sitting out front. Jonjovic got a battle coming at her. Got Alexis Alden sitting in the 2-slot handlebar to handlebar action. Now Alden comes away in the top spot. Jonjovic back to the 2-slot. It is Alexis and Lola, the 12-year-old and 11-year-old girl, outrunning 1 and 2 right now. Coming in and out of that final turn, J&R Bicycles, bringing them back to the stripe. Alexis Alden for the win. Lola Jonjovic going to score up the deuce, followed up by Shink Nasty. That is Schinkel, and the 728 by Tavin Novelli with the 4. Hey, we got Church in the Dirt tomorrow morning. Church in the Dirt tomorrow morning at, let's see, what time? 7:15 a.m. over at the Faith Race Vending Space. Church in the Dirt, 7:15 tomorrow morning over at Faith Vending. They're set up right over there. Pretty cool stuff. Let's get there. 13-14 mixed open coming at us. Rita Fedua going to score up the win in this one. Geister going to score the 2. Snyder with the 3. Okay. 15-16 mixed open on the track right now. Got Parks, Stockley, here. 15-16 mixed open, final turn action. Coming on around National Ace Group number 9 by Trinity Stofflet. Stofflet for Midwest Pool. Going to take on the win. C.J. Parks going to pick up the 2nd. Piper Jockelson, the 3. 31 and over mixed open. West, Suckup, and Schaefer's on the track. Total point racing. The Gold Cup champion, Nathan West. Got a pair of aces stuck in there. Got the 19 bike. Schaefer sitting in the 2nd place, 2nd spot in this one, but 3rd place overall with 6 points. Suckup sitting in that 3rd slot with 4 points. It's going to go West with the overall win. Jared Suckup will get the overall 2nd. James Schaefer the overall 3rd. 6 and under open, Scoggin, Stauffer, and Hester on the track. 6 and under open. The world champion, the Texan, Ashton Hester. Hester out in front. Jackson Scoggin sitting in the 2 slot. Jackson Stauffer sitting in the 3. Oh, lead rider down in the corner. Looks like Scoggins coming on by. Scoggins taking over that top spot. It's going to go Jackson Scoggins for the win. Jackson Stauffer is going to get the 2nd. Oh, man, the world champion going down in the last turn. Bummer. 7-8 open. Got Andre, Tyson, Hunt, Stuyvesant, Miller, Taylor, Lenners, Tyson, and Burmeyer. It's the 8 bike. Sitting out in front of this one. Coming back at us, Henry Lenners. St. Francis, Minnesota, going to get the win. 2nd slot going to go to Lucas Tyson. 3rd slot going to get the 4 bike. Duke Taylor, and rounding out the top 4, the little machine, Andres Andrade. Nine 10 open, got Moser, Kodrowski, Teague, Geister, McIntyre, Staten, Velasco, and Wunschel. Oh, it's Flylie sitting out front in this one. Yeah, Flylie Staten got it going on. Got the G-bike sitting in that 2 slot. Wunschel sitting on the deuce. Yes colors running 2 and 3 right now. But it's old Flylie Staten out of Belton. Coming back full tilt colors, bringing them back. Flylie Staten going to get the win, followed up by the G-bike of Andrew Wunschel. The C-bike picking up that 3rd slot. Must have been Blake Teague, and rounding out the top 4, Chase Geister. $11-12 open, got Stewart, Santa Maria, Williams, Matthews, White, Madden, and Black on the 5 bike. Sitting out front. 5 of Nick Black, 3 bike. Josh White sitting in that 2 slot. Nick Black, Mellow Johnny's out of Austin, Texas, bringing them back to the stripe. Black going to get the win. Josh White going to get the set, followed by Matthews with the third. Missouri Mike Santa Maria rounding out the top 4. 13-14 open. Got Hopkins, Benji, Moore, Colburn, Higuchi, Bailey, Pereira, and Bryant. Free agent colors sitting out front. Blazing Blaze Pereira on the top spot in this one. He's got the 65 bike sitting in that second slot. Tyler Bailey. Pereira bring it to line for the win. Bailey's going to get the second, followed up by the National Age Group number 12 bike. National Age Group 12 was Nolan Colborn, and at the line, the T bike, Bad Luck Pat Bryant, rounding out the top 4. I'm guess T or an F. T's or F's? Is that right? 15-16 open. Besides Palumbo, Gerke, Henning, Hutchison, Brent, and Gossage coming out of the corner. Cupcake Gerke bringing it at us on the 3 bike. Gerke going to get the win. The Cyborg, Julian Besides, going to get the second, followed up by the 8 bike of Henning and the 11 bike of Palumbo. (17-20) open. Got Moyer, Stevenson, Vollmer, Schaffetzel, and Adamwe. On the 16 bike, leading them around right now is Moyer. Moyer and Stevenson out running 1 and 2. The Bull, Jordan Moyer, going to get the win. Noah Stevenson going to get the second, followed up by the 32 bike. Mackenzie Vollmer and Jay Schaffetzel with the 4. 10 and under girl cruisers on the track. McConnell, Preston, Loy, Burien, Hirons, Hinton, Rhodey, and Claridge. Power light colors out in front. Looks like Lily Hinton. The World 5 bike. Hinton sitting out front. Looks like the 3 bike. Little Sparkles. No, that's the 3 bike. Kate Claridge. Ride like a girl color. Sitting on the deuce. Lily Hinton bringing them back. Getting it done wire to wire right now. To the line comes Hinton. Hinton for the win. Claridge will get the second. Followed up by the N bike of McConnell and the 5 bike. Landon Burien. 11-12 girl cruisers. Pino, Johnson, Bryant, Hinton, and Haugen. He got 4th. In and out of that final turn. Got a good one coming at us, bringing them back to the line on the B bike. Mikhaila Pino for the win, the 10 bike. Haugen, the 93 bike of Olive Hinton, and the 1 bike of Bryant rounding out the top 4. 13-14 girl cruisers. Got Martin, Robbins, Von Holzen, and Kappen. Chloe Kappen sitting out front, coming out of the corner. Sophia Robbins sitting in the 2 slot. McKenna Martin sitting on the 3. Jenna Von Holzen sitting on that 4 slot, coming in and out of that final turn out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. To the line comes Chloe Kappen for the win. Sophia Robbins for the second, followed up by Martin and Von Holzen. Top 4. Main moto number 21, 15-16 girl cruisers. Got Beechner, Hurley, Gaither, Jones, and Topper. Yeah. Lena Jones sitting out front in this one. Got the Grappler sitting in that second slot. Melena Beechner on the deuce. Got 633 Alexa Gaither sitting in that 3 slot. But right now, it's Lena Jones bringing them out of that final turn. Race Fast Colors out of Oxnard, California. What up, Mucho? Bringing them back. Jones going to get the win. The Grappler's going to get the second. That was Beechner, followed up by the C bike of Topper. Gaither with the 3, C bike, Topper rounding out the 4. 17-20 women cruisers. Jackson, Jeffers, and Pecorito. On the 1 by Hip Hop, Jenna Jeffers. Sitting out front, got Jersey Pecorito. Sitting in that 2 slot, Madison Jackson. Jackson sitting on that 3 slot, coming out of that final turn. Hip Hop, Jenna Jeffers. Zimmerman, Minnesota for the win. Jersey, you're going to get the second. Madison with the 3. Main Moto 23, 31 to 35 women cruisers. What? Where at? That's what I said. Wait. Ooh. I got it all backwards. Madison, Jackson. Go cut one. Jackson got the win. Picarito, and then Jeffers. My bad. 31-35 women cruisers. Bringing them back to 2 by Hand, going to get the win, followed by the National Age Group number 3 by Christina Gaylor, Mary Rice, and Heather Latimer. 41-45 women cruisers. Nelson, Haywood, Growy, and Copy. National Age Group number 9 by Sheila Copy. East Bethel, Minnesota rider. Sitting out front's got the National Age Group number 7 by Amy Haywood, sitting in the 2 slot. 41-45 women cruisers coming in and out of that final turn. Sheila Copy, Prodigy Racing, bringing them back to line. Copy going to get the win. Amy Haywood with the 2nd. Amy Growy with the 3rd. Annette Nelson with the 4th. 46-50 women cruisers. Got Black, Kay, Arnold, and Rittenhouse on the 1 bike. Lisa Arnold sitting out front in this one. Arnold's got Mia Rittenhouse sitting in the 2 slot. Melanie Black sitting on the 3. Gail Kay sitting on the 4 slot coming into that final turn. Liza Arnold out of Warsaw, Indiana. Crossroads colors. Bring it to the line. Liza Arnold for the win. Mia Rittenhouse will get to 2nd. Melanie Black and Gail Kay. 7 and under cruisers are on the track. Got Trumpeter, Ingham, Lackwicks, Probert, Hoffman, Muma, Kuhn, and Hamer. Extreme Team. Diesel Muma. Sitting out front out of Roseville, California. Got the whole world coming after him. Bringing them out of that final turn. National Age Group number 7 by Diesel Muma for the win. Probert's going to get the 2nd, followed up by the 16 bike of Aiden Trumpeter and the little beast Paxton Kuhn rounding out the top 4. 8-year-old cruiser main moto number 27 got Taylor, Lenners, Bradmuller, Ward, Brunetti, Lacowicz, Hannaford, and Mather. Throwdown colors sitting out front in this one. Joseph Mather got it going on. Got the 3 bike. Hot Rod Lincoln sitting in that 2 slot. It is Mather and Taylor outrunning 1 and 2. Joseph Mather. Hot Rod Lincoln bringing them back on the 2 slot to the line to come. Mather's going to get to 1. Taylor's going to get to 2nd, followed up by the National Age Group number 6. Lenners, and rounding out the top 4 with Samuel Lacowicz. Nine-year-old cruiser, main moto number 28. Gate is down. We got Bundy, Bailey, Neubauer, Lack, Shippey, and Lang coming into turn number 1. Looks like Ace Lack, Black Widow colors, sitting out on the top spot, coming in and out of the corner. Got a good one coming at us down the 2 straightaway. It is Lack. Ace Lack got the 10 bike sitting in that 2 slot. Charlie Bailey out of Independence Mo coming into that final turn. It is Lack and Bailey outrunning 1 and 2. Coming out of the corner, Neubauer sitting in the 3 slot for LDC. Bringing back, Lack's going to get the win. Bailey's going to get the 2nd, followed up by the 2 bike. Reed Neubauer, the 10 bike, and the 9 bike was Gunner Shippey rounding out the top 4. 10-year-old cruiser, main moto 29, Linville, Edmonds, Haywood, Keene, LeBaron, Trampos, McClintock, and Gaylor. Corey LeBaron, J&R Bicycles out in front. 2nd place rider goes down in the corner. 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place going down in the corner. Here comes the 3 bike. The Tombstone, J.C. Gaylor taking over that 2 slot. Bringing them back, Corey LeBaron out of North Las Vegas, Nevada, going to get the win. Battle for the 2 slot. Here comes the 3 bike, J.C. Gaylor. Gaylor going to get the 3:35 or the 2nd slot. Cupcake McClintock's going to get the 3rd. And the sleeper, William Edmonds, will round out the top 4.
There we go.
Once again, tomorrow morning, Church in the Dirt over there at the Faith. At the Faith Race Vending Space at 7:15. Going to have a little non-denominational church service. Come and join us at 7:15 over there. 11-year-old cruisers are on the track. Got Gilbertson, Bradmuller, Kathy, Bradley, McCain, Bundy, Anderson, and Alexander. Cohen Bundy, Wheelwist Factory Riders sitting out front, got the future. That's Bradley sitting in the 2 slot. Oh, these guys trying to knock elbow to elbow right now. Cohen Bundy sitting out front, Gavin Bradley in the 2 slot. Looks like Bundy. Here comes Bradley. He's going to go Bundy for the win. Bradley with a second. Followed up by Nathan Anderson. 12-year-old cruisers are on the track. Got Maben, Mrazak, Dice, McConnell, Halber, Bloomer, Fulton, and Schinkel. Out of turn 1, now down the 2 straightaway they come on the 5 bike. Leading them around right now. Looks like Avery Fulton. Fulton got it going on. Free agent, box colors. Coming out of the final turn, bringing them back. It is Fulton. Now coming on the National Age Group number 2 bike. Uh-oh. I think he got past the Gold Cup champion, Chase Mrazak. Going to end up with that second slot. Harley Dice back to the 3. And was that an F bike, Halber? Look what they did to me. They threw one of these sheets in on me, had me all messed up. 13-year-old cruisers got Jung, Windsor, Benniger, Minson, Mincer, Dillon, Funk, Smith, and Hernandez. Bringing them back to the line on the 2 by Jung Fu Jung, going to get the win. Second slot goes to 1 bike of Dillon. Third slot to the H bike of Windsor. Rounding out the 4th slot was Dayton Mincer. 14-year-old cruiser, main moto 33, got Kirby, Maurer, Reese, Sterling, Drinkert, and Gardner. National Age Group number 7 by Joshua Sterling, S squared colors, sitting out front. Coming out of the corner, looks like River Reese on the 2 slot. 7 bike of Sterling. Sterling going to get to 1. Now it's Kirby with the second, followed up by the A bike of Drinkard, and the 3 bike was Reese. 1 bike Gardner, the regular one, and Gardner got the second. So that was Sterling for the win. Gardner got the second, then Drinkard, then Reese. 15-year-old cruisers got Sellers, Sillinger, Edwards, and Olson. Final turn action coming out of the corner. Bringing them back to the line. Last straightaway looks like Dustin Edwards out of Wichita, Kansas for the 1. Followed up by Sellers with the 2. Kenny Olson will get the 3. A little bit. 16-year-old cruisers on the track. Got Blee, McCauley, Clapp, and Hagan. Oh, looky here. Lead rider went way up high. Couple riders snuck in on the underneath side. Blee and Hagan out running 1 and 2 right now. Blee, Hagan, McCauley running 1, 2, and 3 right now. Clapp sitting in that 4 slot. Coming in and out of that final turn. Aaron Blee bringing it back. Here Hagan, sprint to the finish. Blee going to get the win. Hagan going to get the deuce. Followed up by McCauley and Clapp. (17 to 20) cruiser main moto number 36 got Waltke, Jones, Hosler, Rystrom, Davids, and Austin. Gold Cup champions sitting out front in this one. Max Austin's got the 85 bike. Nathan Davis sitting in that 2 slot. Austin and Davids out running 1 and 2. Man, taking it up the high road, bringing them back to the line. Here comes Austin. Here comes Davis. Davis comes by for the 1. Austin's going to get the second. Followed up by Jacob Jones and the 1 by Trevor Rystrom. Wow. 21, 25-year-old cruisers. Total point race. And it's got Fisher with 2 points. Adams and Elson tied up 5 points apiece. Cole Fisher bringing them back to the line. Looks like Elson's going to get the first in this one, but the overall second. Adams is going to get the second in this one, the overall third. Fisher's going to get the third in this one, the overall first. Go figure. Total points. 26-30 Cruz got 649 by the Realtor Cody Harris. On the top spot, BM Ecstasy Colors out of Idaho. Coming to the line, looks like Harris is going to get the win. Second slot up for grabs, looks like Barney. Is that 26 or the 9? Ooh. I don't know. Jennifer says the 9 bike. Garrett Russell. Garrett Russell comes by for the second. Barney gets the third. Deed, Paris, Goodwin, Padilla, and Johnsrud coming in and out of that final turn. Main Moto 39 coming at us. National Age Group number 10, Nicholas Hurst is going to get the win. Johnny Goodwin's going to get the second, followed up by the 9 bike. Robert Deed, and then the 680 bike of Isaac Padilla. It's a solid third, man. It's solid. $36 to 40-year-old cruisers total point race has got Ramatka with 3 points, Haugen with 4 points, Jones with 5 points. Points are all over the place in this one. Looks like Jesse Haugen sitting out front in this one. Coming at us on the 38 by Haugen's going to get the win. Ricotta Cheese is going to get the second. Jifro's going to get the 3. Main moto number 41, 41, 45 cruisers got DeYoung, Taylor, Moser, Tabor, and Blee. Robert Taylor, Landstar Colors, sitting out front. We got 3 riders down in the corner. Oh, my. Photo ops right there. Taylor, Robert Taylor going to get the win. Pat Moser's going to get that second. Emery Blee going to come on in for the third. Looks like Brian Tabor back on it. Oh, my, look at this, man. A full big old gate. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers got Kay, Prince, Kennedy, Hurley, Irvin, Grieve, Archibald, and Wilson. Looks like Archibald takes it out front in a big-time hurry right now. The 6 bike sitting in the 2 slot. Coming out, got to be JJ. That is Grieve sitting on the deuce. Dan Hurley sitting on the 3 slot. But it's all Archie got it going on right now. Archibald bringing them back at us. Archibald going to get the 1. Grieve going to get the second, followed up by the National Age Group number 8 of Hurley, and then the 9 bike. Yeah, Mr. Dibbs. 51, 55 cruisers, another full gate of big old cruiser dudes. Haas, Black, Gigante, Golston, Swanson, Boker, McDonald, and Sloan. Papa G got it going on right now. Man, good to see this cat back on the bike, and he is getting it done. Papa G, Alfonso Gigante, coming out of Chesterfield, Missouri, sitting in the top slot in this one. Will Black sitting on the deuce. Gigante's going to get the win. Now Boker slides to the second. Gigante with the win. Boker gets the second. Black gets the third. and Swanee rounding out the top 4. 56 to 60-year-old cruisers. Got Georges, Angus, Matthias, Rose, Strain, Woodruff, Troy, and Fields. Woody Woodruff sitting out front in this one. Oh, it's Woody. Got Angus sitting in the 2 slot. Oh, Ben, what happened, Ben? Troya is back there. Here comes Woody Woodruff. Scott Angus out running 1 and 2 right now. The Cowboy, Brian Strain sitting in the 3 slot. Woody trying to get it done wire to wire. He's got the big man coming out. Here comes Angus. Here comes Woodruff. Woodruff for the win. Angus going to get the second. Followed up by, I don't know, the JL42. 42 coming on by. Jeff Rhodes is going to get the third. John Georges is going to get the fourth. Wow. 61 and over cruisers are on the track. Yeah, Doc Graham getting it done right now. Be careful, old guy. Be careful, you guys. Got Pappy Patterson coming after him. 34 by Calvin Davis in the 3 slot. Bringing him back to the stripe, clean and green to the finish line. Just got to keep it up on 2 wheels. Doc Graham. Yeah, go ahead, style it up, cross it up at the line. Pappy Patterson's going to get the second. Alvin Davis with the third. 5 and under novice are on the track. Here we go. Yeah, the little Grommies, the 5 and under novice, got to dig it. We got Asher, Deal, Hines, Staten, Rodas, Swartz, Roseland, and Harves. 893 bike. Fulton, Asher sitting out front. Got the 301 of Swartz. Oh, no. Luke Roseland. Man, he had a good one going on, but he was just checking out, see what was going on. Caton goes down in the corner. Bringing him back, Fulton, Asher. Fulton going to get it done wire to wire for the win. Good job, Fulton. Second place is going to go to Samuel Schwartz. Third slot goes to Lil E. Ethan Deal, 4th slot. Dylan Hines. What's up, E3? Yeah. Got Grieve, Thurston, Clark, Bowers, Bulger, Fenzel, and Alvarez. 6-year-old novice, main moto 47. The 104 bike, Brandt, the nephew, Fenzel. Out of Minnesota. Got the 102 bike, Bryson Bulger sitting in that 2 spot. Oh, Brandt, he's looking to turn intermediate. All he needs is one more straightaway. Out of the final turn, he's got company beating on the door. Brant Fenzel trying to go join the intermediate class, but here comes Bryson Bulger. Fenzel and Bulger is going to go Fenzel for the win. Bulger going to get the second, followed up by the 153 bike of Alvarez and the 17 of Mayor Bear Clark. That's the brand newest intermediate for the day right there. Brant Fenzel with that win. Just moved up to the 6th intermediate class. 7-year-old novice on the track. Jack Attack Sheffing is out in front in this one. He's got the 248 bike. August Davis sitting in that second slot. This is Moto 48. Sheffing and Davis out running 1 and 2. Jameson and Downey running 3 and 4. Coming out of the final turn. Double nines. Jack Attack out of Chesterfield, Missouri. Going to get the win is Sheffing. Second slot goes to 248 bike of August Davis. Third slot went to Xavier Downey. Fourth slot went to Colin Jameson. 8-year-old novice main moto 49. Got Hughes, Swartz, James, Burhorst, Keener, Boker, Olson, and Killinger. On the 166 bike, the Clydesdale, Andrew Burhorst out of O'Fallon, Missouri out in front. Got Kendall Olson sitting in the 2 slot. Kinsley James in the 3 slot. Burhorst coming out of that final turn, bringing him back to the line. Andrew Burhorst is going to get the win. Kendall Olson's going to get the second. Kinsley James with the third, followed up by the 56 bike. Rounding out the top 4, Hunter Hughes. 10-year-old novice, main moto number 50. Clark, Vesterbuehler, Jacob, Hinkle, Stuck, and Clark. 224 bike, Evan Stuck sitting out front in this one. Coming out of Warrensburg, Missouri, bringing it to life. Stuck going to get the win. Silas Bextermuller going to get the second. Followed up by the 725 bike of Arch Jacob and the 7 bike of Tegan Hinkle. Oh, yeah? Are you lying? Is that right? 11-year-old novice, you guys are up next. Rumor has it if Jack Anderson wins, he turns intermediate. Is that right? Must be. Must be right. How come you told me he was lying, man? Man, that ain't right. Well, you got to be so negative all the time. You know him? Okay. I see. Just because that's what he do. He lies. 3 things that never lie. You know what they are, right? 3 things that always tell the truth. Children, drunks, yoga pants. Always tell the truth. They never lie. Ain't right. I'm sorry. 11-year-old novice are on the track. Anderson, Mason, Kirk, Tolson, Dobbins, Rodas, Novak, and Williams. Oh, we got riders down the first straightaway. 147 bike, Malik Tolson. Tolson sitting out in front. Got Donovan Kirk sitting in the 2 slot. Tolson and Kirk out running 1 and 2. Got the 56 bike sitting in that 3 slot is Rodas. Coming in and out of that final turn, Malik Tolson out of Columbia, Missouri. M-I-Z. Yeah, I didn't even get one out of that. Malik's out of Columbia, Missouri. Go Tigers. Yeah. Yeah. I need the guys from the 56 to 60 cruisers back to the finish line. Riders from the 56 to 60 cruisers back to the finish line, please.
It's done it twice. Well, one was on a, they noticed it before they did it.
12-year-old novice, main moto number 52, got balance. Danielson, Parton, Novak. There goes Jack. Tomorrow, Jack. Tomorrow, Jack. Coming out turn number 2 on the 001, Tyson Lopez. Lopez got Silva sitting in the 2 slot. Danielson sitting in the 3 slot with balance, Parton, Novak, and Manning in tow. 001, Tyson Lopez. Local kid going to get it done out of Blue Springs. Lopez for the win. Here comes a 75 bike. Danielson's going to get the second. 3rd slot went to Silva, and rounding out the top 4, Trevor Parton. 13-year-old novice, main moto 53, got Forrester, Ellers, Keene, Wimley, and Brown. Oh, nice move right there on the 939 bike, the 138 battle in 1 and 2 right now. Wimley and Forster running 1 and 2. Forster try to sneak it in turn number 2. Let's see what happens in 3. Going to try it again. Coming back at us. Here we go. Wimley, Forster battling to the line. It's going to go Tyler Wimley for the win. Camden Forster with the 2, followed up by Keene and the 259 bike. Nice. 15 novice, main moto 54, got Brand, Ownby, and Howard. 57 by Jamie Ownby sitting out front. Tanner Brand sitting in the 2 slot. Hey, we pick up trophy slips at the trailer. You guys pick up your trophy slips at the trailer. So Jamie's going to end up with the win right here. Tanner Brand's going to get the second. Ellie Howard with the third. 56 to 60-year-old cruisers back to the finish line. Huh? I don't know. I don't really know why. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Gomes and Heberlin outrunning 1 and 2. Snyder sitting in the 3 slot. Bringing them back to the line, Austin Gomes, Florissant, Missouri rider, going to take home the win. Jack Heberlin going to take home the deuce. Madison Snyder out of Chickasha, Oklahoma. I don't know. Chickasha, Waukesha, Owasso. Got all kinds of them out there. 26, 35-year-old novice Ramsey sitting out front in this one, 4 points. Out of Branson, Moe coming in and out of the corner. On the 36 bike, Ramsey going to get the overall win. McClintock will get the overall second. 36 to 40-year-old novice Scott Simmons, Silva, and Bextemuller. On the 40 bike, Douglas Silva sitting out front. Nick Bextemuller sitting in that 2 slot. Got Curtis Simmons sitting on the 3. Coming in out final. Oh, they're bumping out there, bringing them back. Looks like Bextemuller going to take home the win. He goes to the front. Douglas Silva going to get the second. Curtis Simmons will get the third. 41 to 45-year-old novice got Rice, Seibel, Peck, Latimer, and Brown. 142 bike, Brian Peck out of Lee Summit, Missouri, sitting on the top spot right now. 212 bike, Corey Brown sitting in that 2 slot. Brian Peck and Corey Brown outrunning 1 and 2 coming out of the final turn. Brian Peck out of Lee Summit, Missouri. Oh, third place rider down. The 212 bike, Brown's going to get the second. Behind Peck, third slot going to go the 95 of Latimer. You all right, Chris? Seibel. Yeah, my pride's a little broken right about now, but I'm good. 51 and over novice. Mickey McDonald sitting out front. James Armstrong sitting in the 2 slot. Russell and Kirk running 3 and 4 right now. Coming in and out of that final turn. Mickey McDonald out of Seabrook, Texas for the Wolf Pack. Oh, yeah. Looks like Armstrong's going to get the second. Russell with the third. Kirk will get the 4. Trophy slips are at the trailer. Don't forget. Moving on to the intermediate classes. 5 and under intermediates got Coltrus, Autry, Harris, Svoboda, Trebesh, Byers, and Mitchell. 1 race of champions. Out in front is Reed Autry. Oh, they did that whole thing that way. These seats are all different than the others. Reed Autry going on right now, 1 race of champions. Bringing them back at us. Autry's going to get the win. Looks like the 63 by Titus Harris going to get the second. Followed up by the 102 by Coltrus. 231 by Solomon Mitchell. Six-year-old intermediates are on the track. Got Holken, Emily, Byers, Nelson, Sowers, Applehans, Felker, and Doomer. I don't know. Coming back at us, just a 108 bike. Jackson Byers. Byers going to get the win. National Age Group number 8 bike. Picking up that second slot is Brinley Sowers. Third slot goes to 26 bike of Felker. Rounding out the top 4 is the 35 bike of Doomer.
What do they say up top? Why are they different? Announcing. Oh.
And you got a copy. And what class are we rerunning?
56.
7-year-old intermediate main moto number 62 got Harris, Bowers, Roseland, Chandler, and Sellner.
Where do you want these guys?
Coming in and out of that final turn. Looks like the 52 bike. Bring it to the line is Harris. Harris going to get the win, followed up by the 11 bike.
I was talking about it now.
11 bike was Chandler, 46 was Roseland, and the 71 bike of Bowers. 8 intermediate main moto 63, McIntyre, Taylor, Merlot, Darling, Johnsrud, Russell, Baxter, Mueller, and Pepin. Coming into turn number 2, looks like Merlot's got it rolling right now. Merlot's got the 25 bike sitting in the 2 slot. The 5 bike. Cullen Merlot, Scott, Tyson, Russell sitting in that 2 slot. Looks like the 35 bike. Owen McIntyre sitting on the 3, bringing them back to the line. It's going to go Merlot for the win. Russell with the second, followed up by the 35 bike of McIntyre, and round out the top 4, Asher Darling. Snacks. 9 intermediate main moto 64 got Bink, Halber, Lynn, Myers, Snell, Lewicki, Smith, and Bitts. Got Jackson Lynn sitting out front in this one, coming in the final turn. They're lined up single file out of the corner they come, bringing them on around to the finish line. Comes the show. Jackson Lynn going to get the win. Looks like the 18 bike. Lewicki going to get the second, followed up by the A bike. A bike of Jacob Halbert, and the Go Cup 3 bike rounding out the top 4, Sheldon Smith. Yeah. 10 intermediate main moto number 65, Wells, Shepard, Penny, Stormont, Beckman, Schwartz, Blum, and Page. 123 bike, Braden Stormont sitting out front, got the 66 bike sitting in the 2 slot. 66 bike. That is Penny, Stormont, and Penny. Outrunning 1 and 2's got the 871 bike. Emily Wells sitting on the 3, bringing them back to the line. Stormont going to get the win. Penny going to get the second. Wells going to get the third, followed up by the 1 race of champions of Asher Blum, rounding out the top 4. 11 intermediate main moto number 66. We got Kathy, Rice, Van Natta, Hasaguchi, Lily, Taylor, and Johannes. Coming out of turn number 2 on the 442 bike. Out in front, Beckham Rice. Rice got the 13 bike. Daniel Cathy sitting in that 2 slot. Rice and Cathy running 1 and 2, bringing them back to the line. Beckham Rice. Daniel Cathy, followed up by the... Oh, I had that wrong. We got second. 15 bike. That was Hasaguchi with the second. Cathy with the third. 12 intermediate main moto 67. Wilson, Hogue, Schenkel, Novelli, Bell, Williams, Moore, and Hasaguchi. 39 bike. Noah Williams sitting out front. Got the 67 bike. Sitting in the 2 slot. Clayton Williams. Williams sitting out front. Wilson sitting in the 2 slot. Bringing them back to the line. 728 bike sliding on up. Yeah, Williams with the win. Looked like Novelli got the second, followed up by Moore. Then Wilson. 13 intermediate, main moto number 68. Klein, Best, Larson, Dollison, Hankins, Hoyer, McGuire, and Hornbuckle. The Gold Cup champion, Miles Hornbuckle, takes it to the front, got the 20 by Caden McGuire in the 2 slot. Hornbuckle and McGuire running 1 and 2's got the 37 bike. Klein sitting in that 3 slot. Hoyer sitting on the 4, coming in and out of that final turn. Coming at us out this way, it's going to go Hornbuckle for the 1. McGuire going to get the second, followed up by the 37 on the podium, Kobe Klein, and rounding out the top 4, Peyton Hoyer. 14-year-old intermediate main moto number 69 got strained. Snyder, Rice, Harves, Lamb, Purcell, Saunier, and Matthews. Hayden, coming in a corner. Looks like the 34 bike. 34 bike sitting right up front right now. Looks like Hayden Harves got it going on. Coming in out of that final turn, now the 19 bike's going to go to 19. Taking home the win. Looks like Ty Snyder got the win. Cohen Rice got the second. Hayden Harves got the third. Ethan Strain with the 4. "15-year-old intermediate main moto number 70 got Pyra, Brown, and Sterling. Turn 1 action down the 2 straightaway now on the 33 bike. Jake Pyra. Jake from State Farm got it going on. Got the 81 bike. Jonathan Sterling sitting in the 2 slot. Corbin Brown sitting on the 3. Back to the line. Looks like Pyra going to get the win. Jonathan Sterling going to get the second. Corbin Brown with the third. "16 intermediates got Norton, Gooseman, and Tuttle. Caden Gooseman on the 16 bike got a pair of aces in his total point race. Got 24 bike Jesse Norton sitting with 4 points. Tuttle with 6 points coming out of the final turn. That's the way these guys been doing it all day long. Gooseman's going to get the win. Did he just turn expert? Did he? All right. Oh, okay. Hey, Caden Gooseman, congratulations. Brand new expert right there. Yeah. What? He said no. He said no. Caden said no. I don't know. Huh? I don't know. 17 to 20-year-old. He's like, no. I don't know. You guys are killing me. Bunger. I don't know who's telling the truth, who's not. I don't know who's wearing yoga pants. I don't know. That was Bunger got the win. Fisher got the second. Brandon got the third. 26 to 35-year-old intermediates are on the track right now. Should have West, Riley, Laredo, West, and Russell. Go Cup 1 and Go Cup 3 battling out West and West. Nathan West and Nick West coming at us. A couple bros got it going on. Bringing them back. It's going to go the 1 bike. Nathan West, or Nick West. Nathan West, then Nick West. Yeah, those guys. Then that guy, then that guy, then that guy. 36 to 40-year-old intermediates got Snell, Watson, Allwine, Gregory, Funk, Blum, and White. In and out of the... Oh, hang on. Take a little walk on a wild side. Ashley Blum got it going on. Got the 98 bike. Alex Snell sitting in the 2 slot. It is Blum and Snell out running 1 and 2. Bringing it back is going to be a sprint to the finish. Blum going to get the win. Snell's going to get the second, followed up by the 19 bike of Gregory and then the 72 bike of Funk. 75 is the main moto. 41, 45 intermediate. Suckup, Kennedy, Gretzy, Abernathy, Williams, DiMatteo, and Harwell. On the 76 bike sitting out front. Chad Abernathy. It is Abernathy and Paul DiMatteo sitting out 1 and 2 right now, bringing them back to the line. Abernathy going to get the win. DiMatteo going to get the second. Gretzy with the third. Harley Kennedy rounding out the top 4. 46 to 50-year-old intermediates got Snyder, Brewer, McIntyre, Tanner, Wagoner, and Pyle. On the 42 bike. Oh, yeah, look at this cat. Big Will Brewer. Brewer, Majesty colors, sitting on the top spot. Got Robert Tanner sitting in the 2 slot. Here comes Wagoner. Oh, Brewer back to the 2 slot. Coming out of the corner on the 19 bike. The 19 bike, Tanner for the win. Followed up by the 42 of Brewer, 526 Wagoner. Is that right? 526 and then 28 bike of Robert Pyle. 51 and over intermediates. These guys are really scary. Prince, Gross, Brandt, and Schaefer. 943 bike out in front. Mark Prince, Thomas Gross out running 1 and 2. Schaefer and Brandt running 3 and 4. Coming out of that final turn, got a good one coming to the line. Looks like Gross taking over the top spot. He's going to get the win. Yeah, followed up by Mark Prince. Then a 19 is Schaefer. Then a 12. Seven-year-old girls, Lovins, Caltris, Viscuso, Caltris, and Viscuso. National age group number 8 bike. Sitting out front on this one, Harper Viscuso. Got it going on right now. Bringing them back to the line on the national age group number 8. Harper. Harper's going to get the win. National age group number 15. Eliana got the second, followed up by the 13 bike of Calia. Then the 2 bike rounding out the top 4, Kaylee Lovins. On the 1 bike, out in front on this one, Danica Appenzeller. Coming in out of the corner, bringing them back, Appenzeller. Duke City Development rider, got a company beating on the door, bringing it on back. Looks like Genevicia Clems coming on by for the 1. Appenzeller got the second. Bry Kelly Wilson will get the third. 9-year-old girls are on the track. Got Voigt, Sarasa, Burien, States, and McConnell, the Gold Cup champion, sitting out in front in this one. It looks like Kaylee Sarasa out in front. Got Callie Voigt sitting, or the National Age Group number 3 bike, Landon Burien sitting in the 2 slot. Coming back to the line is going to go the National Age Group number 3, Burien, Gold Cup 1. Sarasa is going to get the second, followed up by the 1 bike, Karis McConnell in the National Age Group 10 bike of Callie Voigt. 10-year-old girls are on the track. Got Wilmer, Hinton, White, Claridge, and Nealon. Nora sitting out front in this one. Got Lily sitting in the 2 slot. It is Wilmer and Hinton outrunning 1 and 2. Coming in and out of that final turn, looks like White and Claridge running 3 and 4, bringing them back to the line. It's going to go at the line of 5 bike, Wilmer. For the 1, Hinton will get the second, followed up by Nealon and Claridge. 11-year-old girls are on the track. Lola Jonjovic, KCMO. Yeah. Gold Cup 2 bike sitting in that second slot. Callie Lopez. Got Kira Cheryl Hill sitting in that 3 slot, but it's all about Lola coming back at us right now. Power Light Dance Comp rider. Jonjovic going to get the win. 12-year-old girls on the track, Pino, Chartrand, Hinton, Bryant, Voigt, Johnson, Haugen, and Alden. Wheel-Wist Factory rider sitting out front. That is Chartrand. Got it going on. The 2 bike sitting in that second slot. Pino. Out of the final turn, Wheel-Wist rider, Avery Chartrand. Now the National Age Group number 4 bike slide into that 2 slot. Alexis picking up that second spot. That was Alden. With Pino back to the 3 and rounding out the top 4 was Olive Hinton. 13-year-old girl class into turn number 1 is Young, Olsen, Von Holzen, McLennan, and Fedua. Down the 1 straightaway. Looks like Rita Fedua sitting out front in this one. Got the 2 bike. Sitting in that second slot, Ashley McLennan. Now on the B bike, that is Grace Young. Yes, colors of Young sitting in the 2 slot is Fedua and Young outrunning 1 and 2. Lined up single file. Now Young slides it on over, trying to get by. Oh, Fedua drops a pedal. Young and come by for the 1. Fedua's going to get the second, followed by the C bike of Olsen and the 2 bike of McLennan. Oh, my. Tough one right there. Rita had a good one going all the way. 14-year-old girls on the track. Matiko, Martin, Allwine, Cappan, Hill, Moore, Robbins, and Gigliuto. On the national age group number 10 bike, Chloe Kappen. Kappen and J.C. Moore outrunning 1 and 2. MidAmerica sitting in there, bringing them back to the line. It's going to go at the line. The 10 bike hanging on. Chloe Kappen got the win. J.C. Moore got the second. And Gigliotto and Hill rounding out 3 and 4. 15, 16-year-old girls. Scott Jones, Jockelson, Beechner, Zachary, Stofflet, along with Bitts, Altendorf, and Topper. Lena Jones sitting out front, race fast. Got it going on. Lena Jones bringing them back at us. Going to go the 8 bike. 6 bike Jones, 76 bike of Jockelson, Gold Cup champion. With that third slot, Altendorf, and rounding out the top 4, Trinity Stofflet. The grappler coming on by, getting our riders up. 17 to 20-year-olds on the track. Looks like Dudgeon, Jeffers, Tompkins, Ramos, Gayhart, Marin, Shates, and Gigliudo. On the 6 bike, Mackenzie Gayhart. On the World Sick, got it going on. The 5 bike sitting in that 2 slot. Looks like Gigliotto. On the 15 bike, sitting in the 3 slot, Stephanie Marin. Bringing them on. Back to the line. Mackenzie Gayhart going to get the win. Looks like the 5 bike. Picking up that second slot. Mariana Gigliotto got the second. Stephanie Marin got the third. Megan Dudgeon with the 4. 21 to 30-year-old expert women on the track got Larson, Reed, and Jones. Coming out of the corner on the national age group number 4 by Caitlin Larson with the 15 by Amanda Reed and Aaron Jones. Got Aaron picked back up down on the 2 straightaway. Coming in and out of that final turn. Caitlin Larson, Black Widow BMX, going to take home the win. Amanda Reed with the second. Too sweet. What happened? 41 and over. 41 and over women's got Arnold, Piper, and Copy. Yeah. Yeah, coming into that final turn to 41 and over women. Bringing them back to the line. Chrissy Piper out of Los Angeles going to get the win. Sheila Copy with the second. Liza Arnold with the 3. 6-year-old expert, here we go. Running in the expert main motos, 91. Gallego, Scoggins, Hester, Lakowitz, and Stauffer. Gold Cup champion sitting out in front, Jackson Scoggins. Scoggins sitting out front, national age group number 4 bike. Sitting in that 2 slot. It is Scoggins and Lakowitz outrunning 1 and 2. Hester sitting in the 3 slot. He's the world champion, bringing him back out that final turn. Oh, we got a good one coming to the line. Bringing him back, it looks like the National Age Group 4 bike coming on by for the win. Jacob Lakowicz taking it at the line. We got Gold Cut 1. Scoggins got the second. Hester will get the 3. 7-year-old expert Maine Moto 92. Got Hoffman, Andrade, Ingham, Tyson, Muma, Trumpeter, Stuyvesant, Miller, and Probert. National Ace Group 17 by Jacob Tyson sitting in the top spot on this one. He's got the C bike. Sitting in that second slot is Andrade, 37 bike. Sitting on the 3 slot is Trumpeter. Great. Here, just put it right over there, and I'll call him up in a minute. Bringing him back to the lines, the 17 by Tyson. Tyson taking it all the way for the 1. Second slot went to Trumpeter. Third slot went to Andrade, and rounding out the top 4 was a 10 bike of Probert. 8-year-old expert Maine Moto 93 got Taylor, Lenners, Goris, Ward, Tyson, Lakowicz, Mather, and Taylor. National Age Group number 15 bike sitting out front in this one. That is Braden Goris. National Age Group 1 bike coming after him for throwdown. Joseph Mather. Coming out of this, Braden and Mather 1 and 2. Sprint to the line. It's going to go Goris with the 1. Mather's going to get the second, followed up by the 2 bike. Tyson. Nine-year-old experts, Velasco, Neubauer, Lack, Smith, Bundy, Viscuso, Lang, and Staten. One race of champions. Picking up Lila out of the corner. Man, one of the fast dudes going down right there for sure. Coming on around. Looks like Ace Lack got it going on. Bringing it back to the line. Ace trying to hang on. Lack's going to get the win, followed up by the 6 bike. That was Velasco getting the second, followed up by Neubauer, and then the 12 bike of Bundy. What's his name? David Allen Tolson. If you are here, we got something of yours down here at the finish line. David Allison Tolson. All right. 10 expert main moto 95 got Miller, Edmonds, LeBaron, Teague, Duffy, Key, Perkins, and Haywood. Coming out of the corner, national number 4 bike. Sitting on the top spot, Justin Perkins. Supercross BMX rider. Got it going on the national 4 bike. Perkins got LeBaron sitting in the 2 slot. Perkins going to take home the win. LeBaron going to get the second, followed up by the C bike of Teague, and then the T bike must have been Duffy. 11 expert main moto 96 got McCain, Santa Maria, Bradmuller, Williams, Bradley, Kennan, Bundy, and Anderson. Cohen Bundy sitting out front on the 10 bike right now. That is Bundy, Wheel Factory Riders. The future just came on by. That was Bradley. Yeah, he fired off the turbos and came right on around. Bradley now trying to hang on. Gavin Bradley, bring it to line. Going to go Bradley for the 1. Now new rider taking over the 2 slot. Was the 19 bike of McCain. Then Cohen Bundy with the 3. '97 is the main moto, 12-year-old experts. Cole Frederick, the world champion, out in front. And this one got the 9 bike sitting in that second slot. True that. That is True Bailey sitting in the 2 slot. Frederick and Bailey spread it out from the rest of the pack, bringing them back. Frederick going to get the win. Bailey going to get the second, followed up by the national age group number 8 bike. Avery Fulton in the N bike. Rounding out the top 4, Braden Delaney. 13 expert main moto 98 got Isaacs, Hernandez, Jung, Windsor, Dillon, Colburn, Eller, and Hopkins. The 1 bike, Ethan Eller, Speedco colors, sitting out front, national age group number 12 bike. Sitting in that second slot. That is Colburn. On the 3 slot, looks like AJ. Back to the 4 slot, it's going to go the 1 bike. Taking home the win, wire to wire right there. Ethan Eller got the win, followed up by the 12 bike Colburn. Then the 8 bike was Isaacs. Yeah, AJ rounding out the top 4. 14-year-old expert main moto number 99 got Engler, Bailey, Moore, Haney, Pereira, Stewart, Sterling, and Gardner. Down the 2 straightaway on the 56 bike. Got it rocking right now, Blaze Pereira's got Drew Engler sitting in that second slot, the 65 bike. Tyler Bailey sitting in that 3 slot, coming into the final turn. Back at us is Pereira, free agent colors. Pereira going to get the win. Engler going to get the second. Bailey's going to get the 3rd, followed up by the 13 by Elijah Haney, rounding out the top 4. 15-year-old expert main moto 100 got Biggs, Hobby, Gayling, Hewig, Visage, Palumbo, Henning, and Gerke. Free agent colors out of turn number 1, Charlie Biggs. Biggs and Hobby outrunning 1 and 2 right now. It's Biggs, Hobby, followed up by the 17 bike. Ross Gayling sitting in a 3 slot. Gerke sitting on the 4, coming out of the final turn, rimming it fast. They go. It is Charlie Biggs. Bring it to the line. Biggs for the win. Hobby with the second, followed up by Gerling, and Gerke rounding out the top 4. 16-year-old expert main moto number 101. One rider down on the first straightaway. Should be at De Leon, Schaefer, Merlot, Wright, Polk, McCauley, Wing, and Ivy. Drew Polk, wheel was factory rider. Taking it to the front, got the Gold Cup champion. Sitting in that second slot, coming on around is Cameron Wing. Polk and Wing running 1 and 2. Polk's going to get to 1. Wing's going to get the second, followed up by the 14 bike of Merlot, and then the 80 bike, Tyler Wright, running out the top 4. Huh? Yeah, we're on main moto 102. Main moto 102's got Dieters, Lee, Bromley, Nelson, Lido, Ansel, Moyer, and Stover. Looks like race lead down in the corner, and everybody with them except for this cat going right now, Josh Lido. Away clean. Oh, man. 17 by Lido. Got the 16 bike. Jordan Moyer sitting in that second slot. Alex Antle sitting in a 3. Going to go Lido for the win. Moyer's going to get the second. Antill's going to get the third. Tyler Nelson's going to get the fourth. Wow, they got Race picked up, got Nick picked up. Dang it. (21 to 25-year-old expert main moto 103. He's got Gatsky, Schwartz, Evans, Bright, Novi, Castillo, Dudek, Page, and Allen. National age group number 9 by taking it to the front on around Tyler Dudek. 327 Designs got the 147 bike sitting in the 2 slot. That is Logan Page. Dudek and Page outrunning 1 and 2 for Black Widow. Bringing them back to line. Dudek going to get the win. Page is going to get the second, followed up by the 400 bike of Jacob Evans, and the 41 bike. Rounding out the top 4 was Lane Novi. (26 to 35-year-old experts got Corman, Lavoie, Banks, Eden, Harris, Goodwin, Gasky, Schwartz, and Ledoux. Coming out of the corner on the C by. Yeah, look at this kid. Brady Lavoie got it going on right now. Brady Lavoie's got the 7 bike. Stacy Eden sitting in the 2, so I can't believe Brady Lavoie's 26 years old. Man, I remember this cat a long time ago bringing him on around. Lavoie doing it for full tilt. Lavoie going to get the win. 7 bike. Eden's going to get the second, followed up by the 31 bike. Cody Harris in the 45 bike. Riley Banks rounding out the top 4. 36 to 40-year-old expert main moto 105, Adamwe, Savoboda, Pollock, and Haugen. Coming down the 2 straightaway, all Spike. Got it going on right now. That is Svoboda coming out of the corner. The 16 bike sitting in the 2 slot. Tyler Pollock. It is Svoboda and Pollock running 1 and 2. Scott Adamwe sitting in the 3 slot. Coming in out of that final turn. Yeah, Spike Svoboda going to take home the win. Second slot goes to Pollock. Third slot to Adamwe. Fourth slot to Haugen. 41, 45-year-old expert Scott McCarty. Topper, Anna, Blee, DeYoung, Johnson, and Taylor. On the 9 bike, sitting out front. Robert Taylor on the National Age Group number 9 bike, the T bike, sitting in that second slot. Jack DeYoung sitting on the Deuce 15 bike. Fred Topper sitting in that 3 slot, bringing them back to the line. Taylor going to go for the 1. DeYoung going to get the second, followed up by the 15 bike of Topper and the 27 of Johnson. .46 to 50-year-old experts got Kay, Kennedy, Prince, Overmeyer, Wilson, Downey, Nuccio, and Campbell out of turn number 1. Drew Downey, Daylight Cycles, bringing it down the 2 straightaway. Got Kennedy sitting in that 2 slot. On the 3 slot right now is Craig Prince coming out of the corner. It's Downey, Kennedy, Prince out running 1 and 2. And 3. Here comes Nuccio. He's on the move for the 3 slot. He wants it, runs it up high and takes it. Kennedy over the corner, bringing it back to the line. It's going to go Drew Downey for the win. Frank Nuccio with the 2. Prince gets the 3. And rounding out the top 4 to 16 bike, Sean Campbell. This is it. One more. Gate is down, 51 and over. Experts got Gigante, Jones, Griggs, Black, Castle, Smart, and Haas. To Mr. Bill Show. Got it going on, Billy Griggs. Rocking it down the 2 straightaway. Into turn number 2. It's got the 9 by Commander Cody Smart. Sitting in that second slot. Got the National Age Group number 6 by Gigante. Sitting in the 3 slot. But it's all Mr. Bill coming at us right now. Yeah, Billy Griggs going to take home the 1. Second slot going to go to Commander Cody Smart, Papa G, Alfonso Gigante, and Castle. Glenn Castle rounding out the top 4. And we made it through. First day, day number 1, MidAmerica Nationals in the books. Yeah, so there we are. Racing starts at 8 o'clock sharp tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
I'll make a little note on
Wow.
Got to step that out. My knee hit the ground pretty good. I'm going to go.
They're up at the trailer.